Hi. Have you ever wondered what happens after all the help is gone when a disaster happens? My name is Claudia Kelso. I'm a physician from Colombia, South America. I completed a Master's of Public Health in Birmingham, Alabama, thanks to a Fulbright scholarship. And I'm here to share with you and all the tech community our lessons learned from a very nice and good model that we used to help a community rebuild after a major disaster. I think we're all in the world exposed to a disaster, even natural or man-made. In some areas more than others. For example, we in Colombia are exposed to earthquakes and floodings and fires, and that's one everyday kind of it's on the news all the time. So we're very ready to deal with those disasters in the immediate response. And I think all over the world, you all remember what has happened lately with, for example, the earthquake in Nepal this year, the tsunami on 2011 in Japan, Hurricane Katrina on 2005 in the United States, and examples like that when many people died, many people suffered, and there was an overwhelming response at the beginning, but then all the help was gone after a while. So what happens next? What do you do next? What I want to share this time with the TED community is a very nice model that we came up with from a public health point of view. In my public health practice, I have looked at problems with a holistic view, and I've tried to look at the things with a big picture. In this case, we had several neighborhoods of an entire city wiped out because of a fire. There were lots of people that died, lots of people that were injured and were burned, and there were incredible losses of buildings, houses. A whole community was pretty much wiped out. And then, of course, everybody came, institutions, there were donations, there was money coming in, there were volunteers coming in, and then by the end of the first month, we knew that everybody was going to be going somewhere, and the community was still there in pain and hurting for the losses. So what we came up with was a psychosocial recovery model for the community. It was funded by a private and public sector, which came together and helped us rebuild a model that consisted of three main parts. The first part was an individual psychosocial recovery. The second part was family building, and the third part was interinstitutional networking. As for the individual recovery, what we did, we treated all the post-traumatic stress syndromes and symptoms from the community by giving them specialized consultation with psychiatrists and psychologists who provided help inside for the community. The second part of the model was a family rebuilding. We all know that with all these disasters, the family dynamics changes. Some of the times, the family leaders, the heads of the family died, and then somebody else takes the role. So they have to learn how to live with that new role and the new dynamics, and we went to their houses to teach them how to live that role with domiciliary education and with ludic activities. Then the third part of the model, which we couldn't left behind, was the interaction between the community and the institutions. The institutions had lots of things to offer, but they didn't know about that, and we needed to reconnect a community that was spread out throughout the city because they didn't have anywhere else to live, and to come back to their site where the disaster happened and rebuild it, because there was money coming in to build the houses, the buildings, the hospitals, but then how were they going to deal with it? That's what we tried to come in and teach them how to do it. So thanks to that, we have a community that is on its way to a full recovery, and we have evaluated this model that has helped a lot of people and that we're ready to share with the world. So I really would like to have the opportunity to tell others about something that really worked and really helped. And here in a developing country where you have so many difficulties, when you have challenges, financial challenges, social challenges, political challenges, you have to give the fight. You have to fight for what's something that is worth fighting, which in this case was bring together a group of interdisciplinary specialists, bring together all the institutions and make it work for the community with little resources. That's what we did, and that's what I would like to share at TED Talks. Thank you very much.